Take two. Phone fell down the last time. Luckily, I had only gotten like 2 minutes into it before it fell. Hopefully, it will. It's gonna fall. Yeah. See, I don't like that angle. That angle's terrible. I have you guys on top of a floss box because I thought I'd try something different this time. Okay, as long as it doesn't move, this is good. Ish. The lighting is all right here, but oh well. Anyways, hi guys, Savannah here, representing my home state. I didn't go to the school. That's where I grew up, Wisconsin. Anywho, I know I didn't film last week because last week I had to go to Iowa. My husband's family lives there, and sadly, last Sunday, not this past Sunday, but Sunday before, my husband's grandmother passed away. So we made a quick impromptu trip to Iowa. Nice 12-hour long car ride from Colorado Springs, but we did it with 2 young kids, and yeah. The weather was really nice in Iowa. And then we got home to Colorado Springs. It was just for the last couple of days. So I don't know. I mean, I couldn't live in Iowa. Like, even my husband does not want to go back there. He's from a teeny tiny little town. There's you get a Walmart. That's it. Nothing else. I could never do it. But we're back home, and I figured I should probably film a video because I've got a lot of haul. I mean, to me, a lot of haul. And it's not even all of it. I still have more coming that says it's supposed to come on Friday, but I bet you it'll come tomorrow. I don't want to wait either way just to make the video, so we'll just do this now. So I'm just gonna do what I have in front of me, not in any particular order, because it's just easier that way. I do know that I was working on this the last time I filmed, because I just went back and checked a few things. The Lizzie Kate's jingles, the Ho 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 Holiday one. This is the entire chart, if that is focusing. It doesn't look like it, but anyways, so I have the Deck the Halls finished, and then I finished this one as well. I think right after I finished filming, I finished it. Either way, this is what it looks like. Its little red nose. Yep. Let's see, and this is variegated floss. Well, it's a Gast. I forget which one. But I am not about doing 1X at a time. I'm not. But I still think it looks nice. I mean, it's very slightly variegated. I don't need it to be super variegated like this right here. This is almost a little too much. It doesn't blend enough for me. But that's okay. So I have these 2 done. This is done on a 32 count Murano, it says, in mushroom. I just bought this at my L&S 2 years ago. And like I mentioned in my last video, it's nice because, look. Oh, where'd it go? Other side. This whole pattern will fit on one half of the piece. So I have another. I'm debating if I should do I wonder if the Halloween one, the Tingles, is it called? The Halloween Lizzie Kate version would fit on this half. I would just, cut it, dye it darker. And I wonder, I have no clue, because I don't have any of those patterns yet. They're all on my wish list, but that'd be great. I wouldn't have to buy any more fabric. Anyways, so I got that one finished. And then, like I said, we went on that impromptu trip out to Iowa. So I brought 2 projects with me. I brought my Under the Sea Sal and my Hyrule Light World map. I got a little work done. I had trouble with my Under the Sea Sal because I didn't get my pattern for 3 days after it was released. Like, I usually have problems with it for some reason. Like, I think I might accidentally delete it because I always find it in my trash can. Anyways, this time I was like, I kept searching every like thing in my mailbox, my trash, my spam, my inbox, just everything, and I couldn't find it, and I couldn't find it, and I was like, okay, I'll give it another day and try again, and still wasn't there. And finally, I had to contact Kate from Lakeside Needlecrafts, and she said it was delivered to my email, but it wasn't there. It was nowhere. So I got it a little bit later than normal, but I got it done. I think 3 days, 4 days finished it. Either way, I didn't want to fall behind. I didn't fall behind, so yay! And I seem to be doing this a lot. I'm weird. Okay, so here is my Under the Sea Sal as of August. So the little stingray, the fish, the starfish, those were all for August. Yep. Fabric smells funny. Oh well. So this is a 28 count Monaco from Hobby Lobby. It's the glass blue color, and then I overdyed it with some teal rit dye. And that's what I got. Only 4 more months left, and this will be done. This is the only sal this year that I've actually kept up on. It's just those sals, they'll definitely kick you in the butt. If you don't have anything else to work on, then sure, I bet you could manage 3-4 sals. Not I. So I decided to I'll do this one because this one's for my kids. And then when this one's finished, maybe I'll go back and finish up the Stitcherovia sal. Because that one was the other one. And I had signed up for the Lakeside Needlecrafts insect sal, but I think that'll just end up being a UFO. I didn't like it so much. I thought I would, but the more it came out, the more I was like, this isn't for me. So there's that. And then I took, my Hyrule Light World map. I got a little bit done. I actually tried stitching this in the car. Hold on a sec. Sorry about that. My son was going crazy. And he was calling for his dad instead of me, which is weird. Anyway, so I tried stitching this in the car, and that was like it wasn't about motion sickness, it's just too much bouncing. I don't know how you guys that stitch in the car could do it. It was just working on Ada, 18 count Ada wasn't so bad. I tried actually doing my Under the Sea sal on the way home, and this is 28 count. I couldn't do it. It was like, yeah, no, just not gonna happen. So anyways, excuse me, I'm sorry. I got a little bit more done on this. I finished from the last video. I did finish filling in this section, and I started working on the clouds. I figured I'll just do stuff, like areas of bigger areas of color. It would be just easier for me to manage in the car or just out. Even though I did take my whole floss box with me, I'm just like, I'm not leaving this. My kids are fighting. Why do they gotta fight? It's gonna be a choppy video, I think. I think that they're gonna probably interrupt me a billion times, and I don't like that. It throws off my groove. I lose focus. I get, the distraction is just too much. But yeah, so this is where I'm at right now. It's looking lovely. So I don't know when I'm gonna pick this back up. Oops. We'll see. Hopefully soon-ish. I don't know. I have so many patterns. I should have never done Stitch Mania. I really shouldn't have. Just too much. And then, of course, I had to start this as soon as I could. Which I will go into haul after, or in a minute, because this is mostly what my haul is. But you like my little binder, guys? I'll show more of this in a minute after I show the rest of my... You know what? I'll show my progress after I show this little piece. So, sorry guys. My Well Hello There by Hands On Design. I picked this up last night because I finished the Under the Sea sale last night. So I picked this up and I managed to get all of this done in one night from about 4 o'clock to 10 o'clock, minus bedtime and dinner and stuff like that. So I did pretty good. I don't have the buttons yet. That's what should be coming in the mail on Friday, hopefully tomorrow. The buttons for this. But yeah, that doesn't really help, does it? It's better like this. So yeah, it's because the word September is just one, just one line. It's not double like this or other ones in the pattern. So I was like, I'll just get this knocked out real quick. And I did. I was pretty proud of myself. I was like, yay, I don't have to worry about that now. I can go back to my mushroom and fern, which I did start before I left for Iowa, like I was saying. I got a little bit done, and I did not put this on Instagram. I just didn't take a picture, and then before I know it, we had to leave, and I just didn't have a picture. So where's the top? Okay. So it's on my 8x8 Q-snap. I actually sewed some fabric on the top and the bottom because I have dowels that are long enough for this piece of fabric. But when I put it on like the scroll bars and stuff like that, and when I went and sat in my stitchy chair, it was so long it wouldn't fit between the wall and the couch. So I was like, well, that's not gonna work. So I'll have to take this off because it's bothering me, the top and the bottom pieces. Because I'll just end up working it on a Q-snap. But this is how far I got before I left. I haven't touched any more since. I don't know if you can see. Oh, is it gonna focus? So in the middle is Petite Treasure Braid and Antique Silver. And then instead of MPI silks, I just decided to switch out to DMC because I was like, okay, well, I'll save some money there. Even though there's only 4 NPI silks in it, I was like, whatever. I don't need to worry about it. I'll just use the DMC. So these in the corners right here, those are, oh goodness. Give me a second, guys. Sorry about that. Those would be those are diamond eyelets. I'm sorry I'm moving around so much. Can we focus? Diamond eyelets, and then these little guys around them are tiny little rice stitches. And then the just regular cross stitches. I was so intimidated to start this. Like, I was just so worried. But then once I got into it, I was like, oh, this is pretty easy. This isn't so bad so far. So that's what I got. The fabric is a 28 count. Oh my goodness. Where did I don't even know where I put the label. It's a 28 count. Even weave. It's an even weave. Jobelin? I think it's a Jobelin. 28 count Jobelin. I hand dyed it myself. I don't know if you're getting the true color. It's gray. It's with very, very light modeling. There's supposed to be some brown in it too, but that didn't show up so much. That's okay. I like gray. I like gray a lot. So I was missing this like no joke the whole time we were gone. I kept telling my husband, I'm like, I miss my mushroom and fern so bad. And this is all I had. I wanted to keep working. And I'll get back to this. I think tonight I'll finally get to pick it back up. But so that leads me into haul. So I bought that pattern for the Christmas in July sale that Chatelaine had. And so I bought that. And I wanted to immediately start it. So I begged and begged my husband to take me to a stitching shop up in Denver. And so we kind of made it a day trip. I got to go to the stitching shop, and then my father-in-law came with us, and we got to go to IKEA because he's looking for a new bedroom set. So a stitching shop is amazing. It's beautiful. It's the first LNS I've been in. The one here in Colorado Springs, it's more of a quilting shop with just a tiny little section of cross-stitching stuff. So they don't have everything I need or could ever want. That's where I get my fabric, though, just because I prefer to touch my fabric or get scraps of fabric before I buy online. Anyways, so it was amazing. Christine House owns it, and she was there, and we're friends on Facebook, and she's great. She helped me out. It was just amazing. My husband grumbled the entire time we were driving there because it's in such a, rundown part of town. The traffic was terrible. He was just like, blah, 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 blah. But I was just like, yes, this place is amazing. I just wish it was closer to me. I won't drive to Denver by myself, just because the traffic is just too horrendous for me. I'm not used to it. I've only been driving for a couple of years, not that long. So I don't trust myself or other drivers in very populated areas. So anyways, I did this. Well, it's supposed to go this way. Picture printed out sideways. But I did a crazy thing and did a binder. Because I'm weird. But it looks pretty. I'll have to say that. I can't show you the inside cover because I have the pattern. Even though it's teeny weeny, I'm not using that. It was just a sample. Anyway, so I have some of my haul. Well, yeah, this is mostly my haul. For the pattern, I'm kidding it up myself. Anyway, so I just, I made dividers, and I have my material list. So I can easily find it, and then I have the instructions, so I can easily flip to those when I need them. And then the last section is the actual key, which I wish this was a little bit better, a little bit broken down better, maybe boxes or something like that, because it's a little difficult to follow across. I mean, I'll just have to take another piece of paper and line it up, but see, I suppose if you'll eventually get acquainted to what DD means, or PSL, or GLO. But at first I was like, what? So I did that just for fun, making this little thing, and I got so these are my MPI substitutes, the DMC. I have my dinky dies, all of the dinky dies needed. I got all of the, I'll have to take this out. To show you guys. Sorry. Okay, so these are my first dinky dies. I got these on that little excursion to a stitching shop. Dinky dies. So I got, this is topaz. I don't know, coloring's pretty washed out because of the window. Sorry, guys. Pindi, I think. This Pindi. Pretty green. This one's Kakadu, I think. I don't know if I'm saying it wrong. Oh well. It's a pretty muted, variegated green. Tea tree, which is pink and green. Again, I'm sorry about the lighting. Not much I can do about it. Stormy skies. So this one almost matches my fabric pretty well. This one might be a little bit more blue-gray. So we'll see. And then this last one's hydrangea. It's a very light purple and gray, maybe. I don't know. It's pretty. So I got those, and then I got all of the petite treasure braids, which these are my first time using petite treasure braids as well. I'm missing 2 cards of the antique silver. Right? Is this called antique silver? Yeah, because they only had 1 card. But the antique silver, 2 cards of antique or yellow gold. And then 2 cards of the copper. Then the black gold, 2 cards of that. And then 3 cards of seashell, which is a very pretty color. I really like this color. It's like a pinkish silver. I don't know, it's pretty. So I got those. And that was all that. And then we went to IKEA. And then the next day we got the phone call. And so I couldn't really do much else about that. And then when we were in Iowa, it was getting close to the end of our trip, and I decided to email Christine at a stitching shop and be like, how much is it going to cost for all these water lilies and wildflowers? And I just sent her like a screenshot of part of the material list, and she got back to me pretty quickly, and she's like, we got everything in stock. It's going to be this much, and I can send it to you. And so I'm like, great, awesome. It took a few more days than, well, I mean, she sent it on Monday and today's Wednesday and I got it, so that's awesome. But it just took a little while, back and forth email type thing, you know, over the weekend. So these are my first water lilies and wildflowers by Karen as well. A lot of firsts for me. And one of the colors was on back order from the packing ship I saw. So I don't have all the colors yet. I'm just missing one, which is called Kelp. I'm assuming it's going to look like, well, so the water lilies kelp, but I got a kelp in the wildflowers. So I'm assuming it might be the same color. Anyways, this is wasabi. I wish. It's pretty. This one is jade. I got mint. That might help. This one is called celery. I don't know why. It doesn't really look like celery. There's barely any green in it. It's so faint. Willow, which is like a golden brown, well, golden tan, maybe, I don't know. And then fir, F-I-R. This one's my favorite. It's purple and green. It's so pretty. Yeah. And then in the wildflowers, I got 2 skeins of celadon, or yeah, I don't know how to pronounce it. Oh, there's that. And I'm assuming you just use as is. I think the instructions mention it. It's like almost like a pearl. Oh, they actually got like how to use instructions on the inside. Pretty cool. I didn't see that. 2 celadons, or if that's how it's pronounced. I got an antique brass. And this is kelp in this one. So I'm assuming the kelp in the water lilies is probably close to the same color. I don't know, this is really pretty too. It's browns, greens, blues. Yeah, it's really pretty. So I'm excited to use all this. So I wouldn't say I'm almost done kitting up. I still need Dinky Dye's Pearl Silk, Gentle Arts Simply Wool, which I did order one to come with my buttons. So my buttons for the well hello there won't be traveling alone. They will be coming with a skein of Gentle Arts Simply Wool and baby spinach, but I only ordered one on accident. I didn't realize it said 2. Oh well. I still need Gloriana Silk. 3 different colors for that. And then the Gloriana Petite Pearl Princess. I don't know, we'll see. And then the Rainbow Gallery Petite Silk Lame braid. Need 2 of those colors. And then the Delica beads and Swarovski crystals and whatnot. So I feel like I have a lot, but I still probably need like half of it. I mean, the first whole page of the material list is all DMC. And then it carries a little on to the next, well, almost halfway. That's all DMC. So I feel like I have more than half of, well, I do have more than half, but like the fancy stuff, I probably only have half of the fancy stuff, even though it seems like a lot. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, let me grab one more thing. Okay, and lastly, I'm pretty sure this is lastly, I ordered some little, I don't even know, wooden cutouts from the pork chop shop on Etsy, and then come to find out they're in Denver too, so that's kind of cool. I ordered from them before I left for Iowa as well, so I had a nice bundle of stuff when I came home. They're these cute little wooden, I chose these because of my chatelaine. So I got some wooden mushrooms. Look at those. Cute, huh? I like this one. I think it was that one. Yeah. And then I like this one. And I like this one. I think this is the one I'm going to turn into a needle minder. Use for my chatelaine. They smell good. They smell like burnt wood. They're good. See, there's just black on the back. They're laser cut. They have so many cute things. They got planets and roses and more than just that. Those are kind of the ones that I favorited to possibly get in the future. And then I came with 2 freebies, which was pretty awesome. This little Ringling Bros Barnum and Bailey Circus jumbo peanut bag. I know it's not really focusing. Let's do that. Focus. Anyways, it's a little roasted peanut bag. And then this weird little doll head, which totally reminds me of Emily C. So this actually might go to her. Emily, if you would like this, let me know. Because this just reminds me of you so much. So, yeah, that was pretty cool. I was like, yay. And so I'm just waiting on magnets because I ordered some magnets. I wanted some nice thin ones, nice, kind of like the ones that Sunspot Creation uses. Kylie? No, that's your name, right? I like her magnets. They're really strong. Great. Oh, yeah, I'm not done with my haul. Oops. Hold on another second. See, I'm all sorts of forgetful again today. I wrote all this stuff down, but did I bring my list with me? No. Okay, so the other part of my haul was I ordered a new Grime Guard before I left too. Just an 8x8 because I didn't have that size. I have an 11x11 that I made myself. I have that 11x17 for my Zelda that I got from Stormborn Boutique. And then I saw that Stormborn Boutique got a new fabric in, and so I was like, oh, I'll just order an 8x8 because that's the only size I don't have for my Q-Snap. So she had Game of Thrones fabric. Can you see that? Can you see that? It's got all the sigils. It's really hard to show you guys. It's got all the sigils on there. Got Stannis Baratheon's Red Heart. We got the Greyjoys, the twins. The Baratheons. Just the regular Baratheons. There's the Highgarden. There's the Boltons. There's the Tullys. Lannisters, right? Whoa. Yeah, the Lannisters. I'm a little bummed that there's no Starks or Targaryen on this. But that's okay. It's still Game of Thrones. I will still use it. I will still enjoy this. And then came with the freebie little needle minder. And it is the Tully fish. So, yep. I think that's all my haul, guys. And the sun is getting real bright. That is all of my haul that I can think of. It's been a crazy past few weeks, feels like. I'm starting to feel overwhelmed by everything that I have, all my whips. Because, you know, I started just under 15 for the Stitch from, or not Stitch from Stash, for Stitch Mania. And I really want to work on those, but it's just like, I can't think of working on more, you know, like, I need progress done on projects to feel good about them. And so I have my Hyrule world map, or Light world map. I have my Chatelaine now. I can't not work on my Under the Sea Cell because then I'll fall behind and then I'll feel like crap about that. That'll never get done. So I need to stay on top of that one. And then I need to stay on top of my Well Hello There. Just until I get, you know, the full year done, which I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have roughly 5. Once I get the buttons, I'll have 5 done. And so I try to make sure I get one of these done a month as well. But other than that, I can't think of picking up another project to get some progress done on that, because then I'll get hooked on that. Like, I get hooked on one project that I need to work on. So, and, you know, because I have these lovely, lovely ladies. I got a few lavender and laces. I have my Andromeda Mirabilia. And I'm just like, I want to get those done. But I just can't seem to find the proper way to maneuver through this. So I'll probably just work on what I can. You know, it sucks. But we love to stitch on all the things, so we never stop. At least I never stop getting new things because I want to stitch all the things, even though I don't have the time for it. Anyways, nothing else going on here. I am having a giveaway on my Instagram. It's at Sewlivi, SEWLIVI, for one of my Sew Together bags, because I hit 1,000 followers. Yay! And so I'm going to give away one of the last 3 that I have left. So you'll have to go check that out if you have an Instagram account and would like to enter. If you're international, that is fine. You just have to agree to pay for the shipping costs.